What's going on, everybody? TG here, back with another video. Guys, we're hearing from the biggest companies again this week. It's a massive earnings week. We had Apple and Facebook knock it out of the park today. I'm going to go into depth on each of those earnings in a second. Before we start, just hit that like and subscribe button, and let's just jump right into this, starting off with the biggest and the best, Apple. Apple's roaring right now, about 3.2% up after hours, after just an incredible quarter. Earnings per share coming in at $1.40 versus 99-cent estimate. I don't know who gave that estimate. That's a very low. They slept on Apple, and the analysts got slept on that one. Revenue coming in at $89.58 billion versus expectations of only $77.36 billion. That's a 53% year-over-year growth. iPhone revenue coming in at $47.94 billion versus $41 billion expectations. Again, massive year-over-year growth as well, 65.5%. My favorite that I always look for on Apple, their services. It's a huge profit margin increaser, and it's what makes Apple just have these incredible earnings per share every quarter. $16.9 billion versus $15.57 billion estimates. That's a 26% year-over-year growth. Other products, $7.83 billion versus $7.79 billion, up 24% year-over-year. This one surprised me a lot. Mac revenue, $9.1 billion versus estimates of $6.86 billion. A ton of first-time new users as well. That's just huge for the company. More people entering the Mac family. That's a 70.1% year-over-year growth. Huge. And what did I say as well? Watch the iPads. People are stuck at home. They don't want a phone or they want a laptop. They want something that's mixed into both that they can lay in bed and do work on. iPads, $7.8 billion versus $5.5 billion estimate. That's a 78.9% year-over-year growth. Gross margins coming in at 42.5% versus estimates of 39.8%. Also, the company said it's going to increase its dividend by 7% to 22 cents per share and authorize $90 billion in share buybacks, which is significantly higher than last year's $50 billion outlay and 2019's $75 billion. It's incredible. Again, people continue to sleep on Apple and continue to be wrong. I tell you guys, own Apple, don't trade it. There's no point in even trying to time these things perfect. This is such an amazing company that has continuously, year over year, just shown amazing growth. That's why the stock is up 425% in 5 years. Incredible growth. You guys know me, I have a big position in Apple. I sold another put on it a couple days ago, so we are up nice on that on the main account. But again, it's a mind-boggling quarter, that the fact that they can do this quarter over quarter, year over year. You know, everyone thinks, oh, Apple's done, they're washed up, and then they put out a quarter like this, and it just blows everyone's minds away. So congrats to the bulls who are holding Apple. You guys know me, I am big on Apple. Going to be holding for a long time as well. Love the company, love everything about it, and yeah, we're getting paid tomorrow for it. So perfect. Now let's move on to Facebook, because Facebook reported insane earnings. That's why the stock's at a new all-time high, up 5.4% after hours. Breaking down Facebook's revenue and earnings, huge. Revenue rising 48% with their new ads bringing in a lot more. Earnings per share, this is a giant beat. This is a massive beat. $3.3 per share versus estimates of $2.37. That's a massive beat. Revenue is about a $3 billion beat as well. $26.17 billion versus estimates of only $23.67 billion. The daily active users, not much. Actually, a little less. They were expecting 1.89, they did 1.88. So, not much. Same as monthly active users, the exact same. But the average revenue per user has increased significantly to 9.27 versus forecast of 8.4. So again, they're making more money off their customers. They may not be adding as many customers. It's about flat for the year in the U.S. anyways. But look, they're making significantly more. So you have 100 million customers, and you were only making $8 before on them, now you're making $9. That's an extra $100 million you're making. So, just huge revenues, huge beat. Net income grew at 94% year over year as well. Just incredible for their net income. That's profit right there if you guys didn't know. But they're doing great. Monthly active users, it's not a big increase, but it's a little bit, and it's going up, which is, obviously the right direction. It's not slowing down, which shows that Facebook is still here to play. A lot of people don't know that Facebook is more than just Facebook.com. It's Instagram, it's iMessage, Facebook Message, it's WhatsApp. WhatsApp is huge on the international market space. A lot of internationals use WhatsApp. People don't realize that, and they get good daily active users and monthly active users because of that product. So, it's just, like I said, it's incredible that this company continues to grow and, shut the bulls out or shut the bears out and, continue to reward the bulls for holding. And that's why the stock's at an all-time high and up 5.5% after hours. And that's why Apple's up 3% after hours. And I expect this to actually be around 140 by next week. I think that it's still not even at its all-time high. If you look at it, it was about this price in September and actually hit 145 in January. So it still has a little bit to go to get back to all-time highs, but the stock's at about 2.93% after hours. Like I said, I expect this to be up a little bit more tomorrow. But yeah, guys, again, just an incredible earnings quarter. We even heard from Qualcomm that knocked it out of the park and, had another big earnings beat, and that's why the stock's flying today. It's why it's, continuing to grow higher and higher. So, this stock's obviously off its all-time highs as well, but this earnings quarter bodes well for it and can justify the growth. So it's gonna be incredible to watch some of these other companies. Tomorrow we hear from Amazon. That's about the biggest of the biggest, right behind Apple. But Amazon's rallying after hours as well. So like I said, guys, these big companies are putting in just insane earnings. We saw a Microsoft report yesterday, and the stock actually went down. So I bought on the dip today, which hopefully I'll be rewarded for well. But overall, yeah, guys, it's a great week for earnings and a great week for these big companies. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on these earnings. Let me know your thoughts on these stocks, and just have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.